So we know that the crystalline lens has got a good accommodation, clear vision at all distance, clear vision in all lighting condition with a greater contrast sensitivity and no rotational asymmetry with a minimal aberration. Can an intraocular lens can do this job because of aging dysfunctional lens does not compensate for the corneal aberrations. But nowadays the newer intraocular lens definitely it overcomes this. So what should be the ideal monofocal? It should be clear optical quality, uncompromised vision for distance, easy to implant, PCA protection, glistening free and less inflammation. So there are three top concerns with the presbyopia correcting intraocular lenses, especially with the visual side effect like starbursts, glare and halos and night driving problems. But definitely they will have a good spectacle independence for especially for reading and intermediate vision. So but for the distance vision definitely there is a loss of contrast sensitivity. So let me talk about the regular monofocal which can cover the distance and intermediate, but in between these distances I think it will not cover. So there are some side effects with this diffractive lens. I will come back to this is one of the groundbreaking innovation from CARE group. They come with something called a naturo panfocal lenses. Basically it functions as a trifocal lens that gives a very good distance and the intermediate vision. It works by using a modified diffractive design to split the light into different focal points, and also it features designed to provide the sharp vision across all range of visions. Basically it has got a multifocal design which have a diffractive structure often in the center. So diffractive in the center and the periphery with the refractive part that allows them to focus the light at a multiple distance simultaneously. Of course light distribution is very good and also lens is pupil independent with a blue light filtering. So they something introduced something called a negative kinoform phase technology, where normally if you see here the conventional kinoform profile is like this, but they made a negative kinoform profile that really gives the very good results. So this is about so because of this negative kinoform technology does not have, these lenses will not have the rings, so 100% of the light is utilized for achieving the sharp and bright vision at all working distances. This is called their LMAX profile. It works on the similar kind of concept. So can I have the voice? Can I have the voice? It's not playing. Not playing. Not playing. Oops. It's one of the very important video. Now I think because of the time I can't go back and insert the video here. Can you play for me? Not this, this is playing, not this, next, previous one. Yeah.
This video illustrates the edgeless phase matching technology of the natural panfocal IOL. The edgeless phase matching technology transcends the boundaries of refractive and diffractive optics. In refractive optics, multifocality is achieved by different regions of the lens having different curvatures. The light from each zone is directed to a single focus based on the vergence of the zone. All of the light energy from a particular zone is directed to a specific focus. At the focal points, light rays do not bear any specific phase correlation. There is significant light loss and side effects from stray light at the zone transitions. These lenses are always pupil dependent because exposure of a particular zone of the lens through an aperture leads to a light distribution that is extremely skewed in favor of a particular focus. Diffractive optics has managed to address the perils of refractive multifocals by utilizing interference. These lenses have a diffractive profile imposed on the curvature of a monofocal lens. From each zone, the light gets split into different orders of diffraction. Pupil independence is achieved as each zone can contribute light to at least two different foci. From each zone, the light energy that reaches a particular focus interferes constructively to achieve a higher contrast. However, there is significant unaccounted light loss, which results in waxy vision, poor contrast, and photic phenomena. This is because light energy falling on the portion of the lens surface forming the edges gets wasted. Various modifications of the diffractive profiles are focused on modifying these edges or reducing their heights and numbers in order to reduce the adverse visual effects. Edgeless phase matching technology features the LMAX profile, which utilizes 100% of the lens surface to shift and match the phase of light energy incident on the surface in order to achieve several foci and subfoci. The wasteful surface is completely eliminated. Each zone of the LMAX profile splits the light energy to distribute it to at least 3 foci and subfoci. Light waves incident at these foci interfere constructively to achieve enhanced contrast sensitivity. Desired light energy distribution, or pupil independence, is achieved while eliminating unaccounted wastage of light and resultant photic phenomena. Edgeless phase matching technology thus achieves the most physiological, natural quality vision, natural panfocal vision.
Yeah, can you go back to the presentation? Just I'll take a half a minute to finish. Can you go back to my presentations, please? Yeah, I just want you to play the video also. Yeah, I'll play myself. Okay, this is a video. Oops. Yeah, actually, I'll be forwarding this. I think a phaco will be done by any of the surgeons nowadays, but it comes with a very good medicinal injector system, and you need to remove the clip and straight away go ahead and inject the lens. I think it goes so smoothly even with the 2.2 incision also. Nowadays we all changed ourselves to 2.2 and the results are just fantastic. I think you could able to see there is no glare and halos. Can you go back to my presentation? Just a minute. Yeah. So these are studies I will not go because of the time factor, because we have to finish. But this is our experience. We have operated around 20 eyes. These lenses have given exceptional results. More than 98% of the patient had a very good monocular distance, 6-9, and 95% having a good intermediate and near. None of these patients really come with a glare and halos. This is the most important things up to 3 months. Patients were fully corrected in the dominant eye, and the other eye we corrected for near. So near vision is almost they are getting about N8, but the least complications. Thank you. Thank you for your kind effort.
Any questions? Now I call upon Dr. Devakant Mishra to give. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So I